I'm sure most of you have wondered at one point in your life why you are who you are or act as you do. One may question whether it's how one was raised or by who, but many fear to question the when. The when is important because it helps one understand their qualities based on the month they were born in. Your astrological sign can connect meaning to aspects of your life, unleashing an answer to the question we all wonder, why am I me? I'm here today to talk to you about how I embody and contradict my astrological sign, being a Gemini. As one who checks her horoscope daily, who better to explain this concept than a committed Gemini herself? This speech will not only help you understand yourself as a Gemini, but will also help you understand the connection a sign can hold to one's life. I will do this by explaining three main ideas: my characteristics of being a Gemini, my differences of being a Gemini, and what being a Gemini revealed about myself. Now that I have briefly previewed what I'll cover today, let's discuss the ways I am a Gemini. There are many ways I embody a true Gemini, one of them being a skill of communication. Geminis are known for being social butterflies, which I have been referred to as many times in my life, and this can be seen in my life as I have made many friends in new places. For example, in Europe, I've made a lot of friends that I still contact with, those who come from a completely different culture and different language, but ones I am able to connect to. The second example is the more literal one, being my major of communications. It doesn't surprise me that this is my major because clearly as a Gemini, it is a skill that I obtain and it's a subject that's easy for me to understand and connect to well. Secondly, Geminis are full of curiosity. This shows in my life as I have traveled a lot and have been to 12 countries and many cities in between. Another example of this is that my curiosity has led to me trying many new hobbies and taking up a lot at the same time. Currently, I've taken up painting, sewing, skating, roller skating, and yoga. Now that I have told you that I am a true Gemini, let's talk about the ways I'm not a typical Gemini. There are a few ways I'm not a typical Gemini. Geminis often have a reputation of being flaky and untrustworthy, which I'm not. My friends always know they can count on me and rely on me when they need support, advice, or anything, and know I'm never a flake when it comes to something I've already committed to. This also shows an aspect of my life as I've been placed under many roles of leadership. I've been a captain of many teams and president of many clubs, which reveals that people are able to rely on me if they're going to vote me in a high position. Another reason I'm not your typical Gemini is because they're usually sensitive and don't do well with stress, but this is different for me. As I am currently in 5 classes, other people may be scared and stressed out with all the workload, but the motivation behind it reduces my stress and allows me to succeed in these courses. The other example of me not being sensitive is that I don't often take things to heart. I'm very good at brushing things off because I know that others have it worse and I shouldn't stray on the little inconveniences in life. Now that I've told you how I am like and unlike Gemini, let's address the insights that I have gained from this analysis. I've learned the type of person I'm compatible with, these being of 2 different signs. One, the Libra and Cancer, which is ironic to me because those are the signs of my 2 best friends. The second thing I learned is that I don't like being forced in a particular role or box because Geminis tend to be different and love that aspect about themselves. This can be shown in the way that I don't like to be basic. I tend to make my own clothes so they are different from others. And another aspect behind this is the stereotype that I've been associated with as a previous cheerleader, which I've overcome by allowing people to see my real personality versus a superficial one that often comes along with that stereotype. As we have seen the qualities a Gemini can possibly obtain, I would like to remind you of the following facts. I embody and contradict my sign as being a Gemini through aspects of my personality traits viewed in my life. These include how I'm a true Gemini in terms of my communication skills and curiosity, how I'm not like a Gemini due to me combating the norms of being an untrustworthy and sensitive person, and lastly, how being a Gemini has revealed the reason I am compatible with certain people and don't like to be forced into particular roles. After all of this, I have discovered my sign holds power and meaning in my life. Does yours? Do you want the answer to the question we've all been wondering? Why am I me?